my name is Rolli, if you don't already know me. And I do a Monday morning coffee clutch where we just talk about different things. You know, it's weird, like, I don't know why I thought of this before, but I think it's because when we have coffee, sitting, you know, when you go with your friend and you sit and you chat, you always have coffee, right? So that's why I thought it was more of a relaxed thing to sit and chit chat and have coffee. Of course, I can't get comfortable in my chair. Okay. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about, I guess the word is authentic. I don't really like that word, but you know how we're doing the authenticity kind of thing that we've been working on. But I was reading in Brene Brown's book, and it said, you know, when she was talking about love and belonging. And I actually found this thing in my Bible app that kind of went with it too. And it talks about perfection and that kind of thing, and how when you try to achieve perfection, first of all, we all know that there's nobody that's perfect, because the only one that's perfect is God and Jesus, right? So you can never be perfect. And then what kind of perfect is it? Perfect for you, perfect for somebody else. So there's a lot of shame when we're talking about perfection, because you're never going to achieve that, first of all. And why are you doing it? Are you trying to do something for yourself or somebody else? And then I read this thing in Christine Kane. I think it was Christine Kane that put it into the Bible app, and it says, who are you? Who you are is not what you do. So who you are is not what you do. So be yourself, because once you get done with being the person that you think you should be, you're still not yourself. If we get our significance from the roles we play, ultimately, our lives become focused on what we do, our functionality, and doing more rather than something deeper. So the question is, and you need to ask yourself, because I had to ask myself this ever since I've been in Saint. It actually started as a thing to make money, and now I'm actually getting into thinking about myself, and what is it about myself that I've never looked into? You know, why haven't I delved deeper into all these things about myself, and why I'm not looking at the issues I should be looking at, right? So the question is, if you ask yourself, when no one is calling you parent, spouse, sibling, mentor, boss, coworker, or friend, who's left? Who is left? This is why whatever you do, you need to be the true you. You need to be the true you, not try to fit in, which is what I've been doing all my life. When I first started running, why did I start running? I didn't start running because I liked it. I started running because I wanted to fit in. I wanted to be somebody that was part of a group. I wanted friends. I wanted a lot of things. So that's why I started running, because I wanted to fit into a group. So I had tried doing track, and I was trying to sprint, and I was horrible at it. So I said, I'm going to go out for cross country. I saw an ad in the paper. I said, okay, I'm going to run around the block every day. I'm going to run around the block, or the block I was running around was probably a mile. Oh, I got an ant on my paper. But anyways, so I was trying to fit in. But even when you do something like that, yes, I became good at running. And at times it did become part of me and authentic to me. But I should have done it for the reason that I liked it, not because I wanted to fit into a group. Because when you try to fit in, it's still not you. They're not seeing the real you, and you're not being the real you. It's like when you go to a party and there's these bunches of groups all over the place, and you're trying to fit into whatever group, you know, like when you're in college or whatever. And you think you're trying to belong, but the difference between fitting in and belonging is huge. You don't belong if you're trying to fit in and be a different person, because when you belong, the group you are in has to love you unconditionally for who you are, or like you for who you are. And if you're not being yourself, how are they gonna know who you are? So this whole time, that's really what I've been doing. Women tend to do that anyways. Women tend to try to please, right? I want to make my family happy. I want to make my boss happy. I want to make my friends happy. I want to da 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 da. Be yourself. If they don't like you for who you are, or they don't like what you stand for, then they're not really the friends you want, right? That's not where you belong. You don't belong there because that's not you. So, and that was one of the things that I was reading too about love, is that the person has to love you for who you are. And I know for a fact that my husband loves me for who I am and all my faults. And that's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. So go out today and, just kind of think about that while you're drinking your coffee, which I didn't tell you guys, but I have Intelligentsia. It's called Colombia Pioneeras de Sontada. Ha! Right there. It's got plum, black cherry, and raisin. Yummy, yummy, yum. Very good. But as I digress, but go out and, kind of figure that out. Am I doing this for somebody else, or am I doing it because I believe in it? Be yourself. It's really okay to be yourself. God made you the way you are because he wanted you to be yourself, because you had the gifts he wanted you to give to other people. As soon as you realize that, hopefully you'll be a happier person too. I hope you have a great day and drink that coffee.